Welcome back. Pregnant women often undergo ultrasounds to check on their baby during pregnancy. And now you're going to see how experts perform an ultrasound on a cheetah while she is awake.
We're going to do an ultrasound on a female cheetah, McKenna. She's a hand-raised cat, which is why we can do this. We have hand-raised, we tried to hand-raise in such a way that they would know they're cheetahs, because the ultimate goal for these four was to breed. Being that she's a hand-raised cat, I'm one of the original people that have hand-raised her whole life. So I know we have a very strong bond, and I know how much that I can get away with her, if you will. She's very used to me being with her and touching her anywhere, so which is why we have fostered this her entire life, building to this moment of hopefully she would be pregnant and we could do this. The importance of the ultrasound is because we weren't sure if it had been done before, and again, given the bond that we have, we wanted to try it.
Hi. Still me.
It's tricky enough to get a female cheetah pregnant. Often the hormones indicate that they're pregnant and it might not carry through. They might end up with no cubs at the end. Are they absorbing it, resorbing it, or is there a pseudo-pregnancy going on? So the idea of the ultrasound is, one, would she allow it? Number two, if she does, we're going to be able to see roughly how many cubs are in there. We can confirm 2 fetuses are in there. It is challenging to confirm more than that. I have seen them move and spin. I have seen one kick. Last week, we actually saw the heartbeats. We saw 2 heartbeats, which was awesome. And that the vet was saying that that's as the fetuses are developing more, that's why we can now see the heartbeats.
So today we're at Franklin Park Zoo. We're going to be looking at our troop of ring-tailed lemurs. We're going to see how to prepare their diet and what goes into making it, and all the crucial steps of setting up their exhibit properly, and then how the troop interacts and goes about their forage feeding throughout the day. So in order to prepare their diet, we have to chop it up into small, fine pieces, which is consisting of lots of healthy veggies. We've got romaine and kale, carrots, and a little bit of apple. We want to forage feed them so that we can disperse their diet throughout the exhibit and give them that natural foraging behavior that they would also do in the wild. In troops of lemurs, they're run by their females in the hierarchy, so they dominate the troop. So we have Nebby, our mom, and she definitely runs the troop, and they kind of follow her lead. And the rest are all siblings, and then dad is Maki. So Sophine is a very special lemur. She does have diabetes. I'm her primary trainer, which means that I work closely one-on-one with her throughout the day. I like to do short training sessions with her, utilizing positive reinforcement to get the best results and to ensure she receives proper medical care. We first noticed she was being a little bit more sleepy throughout the day and laying down a lot. She wasn't acting as her normal energetic self, so that was a big indication that something was wrong.
The problem with diabetes is that your body cannot use the sugar that you eat. Once we diagnosed Sophina with diabetes, it was the zookeeper's job to train Sophina to accept daily injections to receive her insulin. Diabetes is a disorder where your body is either not making enough insulin or is not responding to the insulin that's being produced, so your glucose levels get very high. Insulin is the hormone in your body that regulates glucose metabolism.
So what's really important for Sophie is making sure that she stays consistent throughout day to day, but also throughout the week as well. We don't want any spikes or crashes in her sugar levels, so we have to keep a really strict diet and lifestyle and make sure that she is constantly on the same schedule, getting checks on her all the time and making sure that she's at a good point throughout the day. So to switch up Sophina's diet once she was diagnosed with diabetes, it included a drastic cut in sugars. We also took measures to stop cooking vegetables, as that raises the glycemic index of the vegetables. So it was small things like that that made a big impact on Sophina's overall quality of life. Diabetes is the same as you would find it in a kid or an adult. You do have to take the same measures of precautionary care and the steps to ensure proper health. Sophina lived in the troop with her family all the time. You know, the family adapted and changed their lifestyle and their diet as well. So we make sure that there's not a lot of sugary items that any of the lemurs can have access to, not just Sophina, but the whole family troop. So now Sophina's great. She's back to her old tricks. She really has a lot of energy and she's great with her younger siblings on exhibit. So she's a really important part of the lemur family.
Absolutely beautiful, right? Now let's see how you do with this animal quiz. How long does a baby kangaroo stay in its mother's pouch? Is it A, 1 week, B, 5 months, C, 6 weeks, or D, 8 months? We'll have the answer for you a little later on, along with some more awesome video, so don't go anywhere.